Alrighty, welcome back. Quick update. So, as y'all may have guessed, I definitely fell off. I want to get back on it. I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, it's time. I had some issues with my car. I don't want to make a bunch of excuses, but I had issues with my car. I have issues with the phone. The phone I think I fixed. I think we won't have a storage issue, but we'll find out. As for the car, both headlights turned off. The check engine light came on. There's a bunch of stuff. Should be good. Should be good now. We'll see. But I want to hop back on, get back on it, back on the grind, you know. And I've been talking with my brother, and he's always helped me clear my mind of all the different thoughts that are happening. And so I was appreciating that, and he was like, yeah, dude, you should do it. And so here we are, we're back. And I just want to document, there's nothing like really specific, more than just like documenting the journey and less of, oh, I really want to get this one thing, if that makes sense. A lot of it will probably be fitness oriented because that's what I'm obsessed with. But I want to make it not just about fitness, but also just kind of like life. And that way I can look back and older me can see where I was at certain points. So I can kind of like register, if that makes sense. I hope this is making sense. But that's the goal. It's a beautiful spring day. It's the first kind of big spring day that we've had in Portland. It's been a bunch of rain and storm clouds, and I've also been up pretty much all at night. And so this is nice. We've got some blue sky, some flowers, it's pretty. So I figured, feels like a good time. All right, more later. I just wanted to drop that, and we'll be back. I'm gonna try to get some footage of the flowers. They're pretty. All right. Also, I think I talked about it. I want to get a mount so y'all can see what I'm doing. There's like a little handle. I'm gonna turn around the camera. Hold on. Okay, so there's this guy on my car. That's the window. And then there's this thing. And I feel like I could hang a little tripod type thing up there to hold the phone while I'm driving. That way I have like this nice shot, but I'm not looking right at the camera as I'm also like focusing on the road. And I can kind of just do this, and I can kind of look straight on and just also communicate. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how much it costs. I'm gonna look into it, but I'm gonna get that. As always, they're the pandas. All right, more later. Bye. All right, what's good? Just pulled up to the gym, waiting for bro to pull up. We're gonna hit a mean leg day. Wanted to make this because I was sitting in my car waiting for him, and I was editing, and I have this like 27-ish second clip that I put together of like, I walked around a bunch because it was a nice day, and I took videos. This was a couple days ago, and I filmed this. Took some videos, I put them together. I was like, all right, I'm gonna make like the little edit and put some music over it. I forgot this is YouTube, and I don't have access to all the music that I have access to on Instagram. So I don't know exactly how to put music over it. I'm gonna look on YouTube tonight and kind of see what's legal. But we'll see. There's a chance that you guys just get a 27-second edit of flowers in pure silence, which is pretty fucking sick. So yeah, if there's that, then here it is. Here it is. Just pulled up to Chipotle. I'm gonna show y'all something. Hold on. I fucking want one. Hold on. Look again. Look again. Bro. All right, what's good? We took the car to Les Schwab today. I had an appointment to look at the alignment because it's been going really far to the right. I don't want that. So they have the car. That's the good news. Hopefully we're gonna get it fixed. Bad news is that now I woke up this morning. I was gonna take the car to the shop. Tried to unlock the doors. Only my driver's side door will unlock. So that's fun. We're gonna see how that goes. More on that later. Also, it's just super pretty out. Appreciating that. I got all my gym stuff with me because I took it out of the car. Oh yeah. Alright, what's good, y'all? I have an update. Let me get out of the Winschwab Tire Center first. Okay, good news and bad news. Good news is, I know how much this car is worth when I go to sell it. Bad news is that to fix everything that needs to be fixed on the car, it's just a ridiculous amount of money. That's not even what the car is worth. So there's not much of a point in fixing it, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't, no, that made sense. That totally made sense. That's kind of like why I'm here today. I got a bunch of quotes and stuff. It needs new front tires, the alignment needs to be fixed. There's also, I'm gonna butcher the name of it, but there's something under the car that needs to be done as well. Struts, I think they said struts, I don't know. But the struts need to be fixed as well. So the car will run, that's the good news. Like, no matter what happens, the car is gonna work fine. So that's cool, at least for now, but not forever. So it's time to think about getting something different. The car that I do want, as of right now, is a white 2017 Subaru BRZ, but those are way out of my price range. So we will see. Why does it say my door's open? My door is closed. Hold on 1 second. Fun. The door's still open, apparently. I don't know what that's about, but we'll figure that out. Hopefully my phone holds here. It looks like it's not going to. ADHD is real. We're headed over to Batteries Plus right now to get batteries for the key fob, because only my driver's side door will lock and unlock, and so I think that might be a battery thing, so we're going to try to check that out and see, and then we'll go from there. I don't know what we're gonna do with the car. We have it for now, next couple months for sure, so that's the good, but we'll have to see. That light is not turned off. All right. Was that it? No, it was not. All right, it's one of the back doors or it's the trunk. We'll figure it out in a second. We're gonna get to Batteries Plus. It's like a 4-minute drive, it's not too bad. No doors are like wide open, so that's the good news. Kind of annoying though about the car. Like, I really wanted to feel like, all right, that problem's done, but looks like that will not be the case for now. But also appreciating not being in a comfortable situation, because I'll be able to look back and be like, oh gosh, remember when I had the Pontiac Vibe and, you know, I couldn't afford to pay for everything and it wasn't even what the car was worth, and I had the door issue, you know, and all these other things. So that's gonna be fun to look back on. So yeah, I'm gonna make it to Batteries Plus and figure out why the heck one of my doors, so it's not the trunk, right? I don't think it's the trunk. We'll find out. Nothing's wide open, which makes me feel better. But we will see. We will see. It's this weird balance of, oh, I want these said things, like, for example, something that I can hang my phone on so I can film better in the car and not have it right here. This works for now, but I don't know how steady it is. I feel like it might fall. But more importantly, things like car, housing, stuff like that, and being in between, being in a situation that's comfortable financially, but also appreciating not being in that situation. So, all right, more later. All right, fun update. See that little light in the back that's turning on? It's because my car thinks there's a door open, and it's a 2005 model, and so they don't have like the little switch up there where I can just turn it to like always turn off or whatever. And so it doesn't turn off unless it thinks all the doors are closed. And I tried getting the key fob switched out, or switch out the battery and then look at the key fob at the Batteries Plus, which is what I'm pulling out of now. Good news is that it's really cheap to do, and I did it. Bad news is that it still didn't work, and they think it's like something inside the doors because only this one's working but the other ones aren't. I tried opening all the doors from the inside and then closing them again, and the car still says there's a door open, which means it's the trunk, which I can't open. So I have to deal with this little light. In the day, I don't really care, like whatever, but at night it's gonna be a pain in the ass. So fun. What a great story. I'm appreciating the light. Of course it's the trunk that is the one that's open. Classic. They gave me kind of an idea of how much it would cost. Dude, I don't know what you want me to do. Give me an idea of how much they would want, they would have it.
Because, like, I mean, this car doesn't have much more, this car doesn't have, damn.
That's kind of like why I'm here today. They give me an idea of how much it would cost. Basically, it's about $145 to get a new key fob itself, but that might not even fix the issue. So they're like, take it to a mechanic or a dealership, have them take a look, and then go from there. Which is gonna be like $300. And again, all of these things, like the alignment, the stuff that's under the struts, I feel like I'm butchering that, the struts, all this stuff is just like, it costs way more than what the car is worth at the end of the day, like if you put it all together. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It might be time to get a different vehicle. The money that I have isn't gonna get me a vehicle that's like the most reliable. It's maybe better than this, but not like the most reliable thing ever. And selling this, I'm not gonna be able to sell it for much based on the fact that there's all these issues with it. So we'll see. We will see. There's a bunch of cops. Yeah, I think together it's around like the $2,500 mark to just do the doors plus get the struts fixed and fix the alignment, which is like the kind of the minimum. And I got the car for like $3,000, so it's like, what's the point? What's the point? We'll see. Aggravating, but also kind of fun. All right, I think I'm off to the gym. We will see. Definitely gonna go to the gym later. I'm gonna go see a movie. Been looking at it for a minute. More police. It's called Magazine Dreams. I've seen like a million trailers and I kind of want to go watch it. So I got myself a ticket. I'm gonna go watch it later. I'll do a mini review on that and then off to the gym. All right. Bye-bye. They give you this dope book cover. That's cool. Okay, so we figured it out. Here's the thing. It's not actually the trunk that's open, it's the glass. There's this little button here. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this around. Okay, there's this little button, right? Which you would think pops the trunk, but it pops the glass. I just took a video of the glass too. I'm such a dumbass. I was like, hey, if I need to get in my car, I can. Guess there's this part of the car that can open, so I can access the trunk. The issue is that those lights are still on unless I open this part of the trunk, which I can't open, so that's fun. That pops the glass. When you pop that, that's what turns the light on. So I just had to close it and then close the car and the light turns off. And as you can see, no more lights. One of the Panda heads fell off. I'm gonna put it back on, but no more lights are on in the car. So the moral of the story is it's drivable, which is cool. We even get the cool little booklet. I didn't even know I had this. This is cool. But none of the doors open, including the trunk. The trunk doesn't open. I can open the trunk from the inside and go through the glass, so I have access to the trunk, but the trunk itself doesn't open. So yeah, there's that. All right, sorry for the awful lighting, but I want to give an update. I went outside, I'm getting in my car, I'm about to head to the theater, and now all of the buttons work just fine. All the doors unlock, trunk opens, like nothing happened. I don't know why. I'm thankful for it, but I'm a little bit like, okay, that's strange. It's like reliable, but not reliable? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm glad that the light turned off. I'm glad that if that happens again, I have a way to get in and out of my trunk. That's nice. It's that weird window. So at least there's that, and we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. But there's that. The other thing I'm grateful for is that if there is an issue, it's not going to be with the driver's side door. That one opens and unlocks just fine. If it was like, can you imagine if it was like just that back one, like the back seat left side door was the only one that opened and closed, I'd like crawl through to the front. That would be awful. So I'm happy about that. But I will keep y'all updated. All right, just got out of the theater. I don't want to say too much. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Not exactly what I expected. It was the most like beautifully disturbing movie I've ever seen. It was good. I don't want to say too much. Go watch it if you want. It's kind of intense, but it was good. I'm gonna go to the gym now.